For all you guys don't know, this is what the boat ramp looks like when you get to Perryville State Park or Perryville Community Park. That's the biggest spot in the world. Boy, I gotta tell you, the wind is howling out here. I turned this corner, I'm up on the mighty upper bay. And I don't know if you can tell, but the wind is kicked up. I got a brand new boat that I'm testing out today, getting ready for tournament season. I got the brand new Nucanoe Unlimited with the Motorguide Xi3 bow mount trolling motor. Man, that's a mouthful. But I'm telling you, this thing is like having a bass boat. It is crazy. I'm not getting blown around, pushed around. I'm out here just going where I want to. The boat it has Spotlock GPS. It can stay in the same spot, doesn't matter how hard the wind is blowing. But the feature that I really like on this trolling motor is that you can set a waypoint or a heading, and the GPS will keep you on that course. You just set the speed and the GPS does the rest. And it really takes the thinking out of trying to navigate while you're fishing, because I have this lanyard here that I have to use to, turn left, right, control the speed and anchor and all that. And I don't really need it. Once I'm going down a bank, I just set the heading, set the speed. Trolling motor does the rest. All I can do is just worry about casting, and that's really what I want. So this is awesome. Let me turn it around for you. All right, this is the Xi3 Motorguide on a Nucanoe Unlimited. We're just going down the bank. I got it on heading lock. Speed is probably on 3 or something like that. There's 10 speeds to this thing, but it is a bad mofo. And the Kayak, I'm very happy with it. It is super stable. I've been standing in it all day. I'm standing right now. It's like a nice little gust blowing, and it's steady too. Nice little chop on the water. And I don't feel like the Kayak is tippy. This is the most stable Kayak I've ever been in, period. This is like being on the back of a bass boat. It really is. So I'm gonna fish these little laydowns right here and probably turn back around and fish some more. But man, I'm so happy about this Unlimited Nucanoe with the bow mount motor guide. Man, this boat held up nice today on the bay. Can't say enough about it. Plenty of storage in the back. I was surprised I got my black pack to fit back here. I had to cut off these tubes right here to make it work, but it fit in here nice. I had enough room for my battery. I can actually carry a spare battery back here if I wanted to. The gloves worked nice today. Everything stayed high and dry. Like the flag, new location I can put my flag at now. This is great. This is really cool. Having the paddle holder built into the handle, so I don't have to get anything crazy to stow it. But the coolest thing about the boat is the seat. The seat spins 360 degrees, and I can't tell you what that does to your back when you're trying to reach around and grab these rods right here. Just having a seat that spins is beautiful. So, it does have a scupper transducer mount that I can put in right there. You got to get the attachment to make it work, though. I haven't figured out how to do that quite yet, but I'm gonna do that in the future. Right now, I just got my transducer set up right here. Got the Elite Lowrance TI29, and but this baby right here The Motorguide Xi3 is a beast. You can do so many things with it. It has GPS. I mean, they got heading lock, anchor button where you can sit on the spot, and the trolling motor just uses the GPS to sit on the spot. I mean, it's incredible. It's fast. Now this boat, the Nucanoe Unlimited, it paddles pretty good. I was shocked. It paddles pretty good. You know, coming from a Johnny Boat Bass 100, I was like trying to paddle a tank. But this bad boy moves even with a paddle. But this right here, you gotta have one of these. That is the truth. So I'm very happy on the maiden voyage. I even caught my first fish of the year. So I can't really complain. Can't complain. Nucanoe Unlimited. Very stable ride. I was in some rough waves today. You can see I'm out here on the mighty bay, and I was on that point way out there, and it's a natural eddy. It's a point, and the current comes over it, the wind whips over it, and the fish just sit on it. And I was able to sit with the anchor lock. I was able to fish sideways, standing up. It's some pretty rough water, and I was just shocked. Shocked that this thing just held in place, kept me going. I mean, this platform is this is exactly what I've been looking for. And I can't wait to get out here in the summertime, actually this spring, and do some tournament fishing with it. This is perfect. All right, so I'm signing off. Had a heck of a day. I got to make a couple little adjustments to my bow mount Motorguide Xi3 to get it to stay down when I deploy it. It kept wanting to kick up today, and I looked at it and I think it's because I got the plate set up a little too far back. So once I adjust it and move it up, it'll slide right into that slot and stay locked in there, and I should be good to go. But other than that, I mean, I performed beautifully. I didn't do too much with it today because I didn't want to mess up my bow mount because it was bouncing around too much. So I just wanted to just go slow today and just fish around, and actually had a lot of fun. Caught my first fish. But Nucanoe, that's my new whip for this season, 2022. Can't say enough about it. Very, very stable. The floor on it is rock solid. I mean, there's no give in the floor. It's like you're on the back of a bass boat. That's the only thing I can liken it to. Very stable, very stable. I felt totally comfortable sitting up in this boat in some rough water today with the Spotlock on, fishing, throwing to my spots. And you know, when you're kayak fishing, a lot of times the hardest thing to do is just boat control. You know, staying on a spot and continually make casts so you can catch fish. And with this new troll motor with the GPS pinpoint accuracy on there, it locks you in. You don't even have to think about it. But the other feature that I didn't know it had that I learned today is that if you're going down a bank, you can actually put it on the heading mode. And you basically point the trolling motor, you set the speed, and it keeps you on that course. No matter what the wind and waves are doing, it keeps you on that course. You can just continue to cast. So I love this thing. This is the greatest thing since bread. When you talk about game changers, you have to have a bow mount trolling motor. I mean, I know those torpedoes are nice and the range on it is crazy and you can go really fast. But for me, it's all about fishing accuracy and placement of your boat. And I have to be on the spot. You know, I have to be able to lock it in so I can keep casting at a pylon or a dock or a stump or an underwater tree. You got to have a good boat position to be able to stay on that spot and to keep casting over and over and over again. So I love it. That is a complete game changer. It changes the way that I fish now, the way I can attack certain things out here on the water that I see. Even when the water's rough, you know, it completely changes now how I fish. You know, I'm no longer afraid to get out here in the big waves because I know I can stay on the spot and I won't drift off. You know, drag chain I used to have last year, I still have it hooked up to an anchor wizard. It only helps you with so much. You know, I do have a power pole too, which is great in shallow water. But when you get to something more than 8 feet, that pole's not going to help you. And that's when that Spotlock kicks in. And whew, game changer. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to make a couple quick tweaks when I get back and get it ready for tournament season. But for right now, I'm super happy. All right, peace out, guys. See ya.